You won't be rich just because you think so. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Mehdi, the channel's name is Mehdi Tate, and today we're going to be talking about manifestation. But before we do, make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment, because I really enjoy reading your comments and seeing what I can improve and even hear your thoughts on some of my topics. Now let's get into it. So let's say you want to manifest that dream life. You want to manifest the successful life where you're happy and you're content. Thinking about it alone won't help. It won't get you there. Because when you think about manifestation, usually it all has to do with your thought process. But just because you think of something continuously doesn't mean that it's going to possibly happen. So for example, let's say I'm thinking of having a pot of gold show up in front of me. Just because I keep thinking about it doesn't mean it's going to show up. However, if I visualize it and I back it up with strategic action, then that's a completely different story. And your manifestation won't come into fruition until you actually do these things first. Number one, you have to journal about what you want, and you have to do it in detail. And you also have to go through it regularly. And the second is gratitude. Gratitude is very important here, and I know you hear it a lot. Be grateful, but at this point, most people don't even know what it's like to be grateful. But it's very important, and I'm just gonna put it to you this way. If you give someone $1,000, a homeless person, for example, $1,000, and they don't show gratitude to you whatsoever, and they're just like not even fazed about what you've given them, are you more likely to give them more? So think about that. If you are asking of the universe, of God, of whatever you believe in, you're asking for something big in your life, and you're really not grateful for what you currently have, do you think you're gonna get more? Another thing you need to do is actually close your eyes and visualize everything that you want to happen. You visualize and you feel, you connect an emotion to it. You need to believe that your manifestation has come to be and connect a positive emotion to it. And at this point, it's just going to be a matter of time before you reach it. So it's just the only factor that's separating you from what's gonna come to fruition or your manifestation is just time at this point. Meditating and having a good relationship with your thoughts and yourself is also a really big one when it comes to manifestation, because you can't be visualizing all these things but your mind is going to other things. You have to have a clear focus and a clear vision for it to come to fruition. Lastly, having discipline and living strategically to the point that almost everything you do is going to get you one step closer to it. Manifestation is an art, and just like art, it takes time to perfect and to be good at. You can't just have some people are talented in manifesting anything they want, but others, they actually have to practice the art of manifestation. But what matters the most here is that you actually start. So to do this, I would remember the last time I felt grateful for something. So let's say, it doesn't really have to matter. Let's say you bought a new phone, or you bought a really nice meal, and you were just grateful that you were able to do that and happy, and you feel like you don't need anything else at that moment. Find that emotion that you had at that time and stick to it. Try to keep repeating that thought process until you get used to the emotion of gratitude and contentment. And once you tap into that feeling, stick to it and repeatedly practice it until you don't really have to force it anymore, and you could just like tap into it whenever you feel like it. So remember, in order for manifestation to come to fruition, you're gonna need to have an emotional connection to whatever thought you have. You're gonna need to visualize strategically, and to really sit down and be in detail, have a detailed description of what you want in your life or what you want to manifest. And after that, find the right time of day to actually practice your manifestation mini exercise. And once you're done with that, go on about your day and go on about doing what is necessary that will get you actually closer to that goal. And on that note, have an amazing day, have an amazing week, and I'll end the video right here.